Hey guys, happy Tube Tuesday. It's me, Moon Pies, brought to you by netstories.com. And it's not Tuesday right now, it's Wednesday morning, and it's a good thing I waited. It's a good thing I got late, delayed in making this video, because as of this morning, YouTube announced a pretty cool feature. Now, yesterday, Apple introduced a new discussion feature on how they're going to, commenting on YouTube's going to change. And that's really important, and I was about to make a video about that, but then I saw, wham, as of this morning, YouTube has made an audio library available. Now, you can find this at youtube.com/audio library, all one word, audio library, or I'll put a link down below to make it easier for you to find as well. But basically, this is a royalty-free music that you can download and put in your own videos. Now, you're thinking, well, gee, royalty-free, commercial, license, common license. Look, for the past few years, YouTube has had an option where you can actually substitute your music with a series of songs. And some people have used that, and there's a few problems with that. First of all, if you do that, you cannot monetize your video. The ownership of the video is no longer really yours to put ads on. I mean, you can put it up your video. You're free to use that, but you can't put ads on the video. And two, if you do that, you're actually getting rid of whatever audio you have. So you can't have that and then overlay your vocals on it or any kind of talking or narration over it. Now you can actually download songs royalty-free and use them not just on YouTube, you can use them anywhere because they are royalty-free across everywhere. So YouTube's recorded about 150 tracks that they're just punching out there, freely available. You can find it at Audio Library, youtube.com/audio library. And right now is the time to use them because, let's be honest, you know those iMovie clips that you've been hearing over and over on YouTube? Now's your chance to take these clips and make them your own. Get them out there while they're still fresh. And you don't have to use the whole 2-3 minute clip. Just find a clip that works for what you need. Maybe use it for an intro. These are for people that don't have access to something like a GarageBand or any kind of creation, musical friends or anyone that can create a musical background or intro or outro. Now you can use these tracks, and it's going to be a great deal. Hop on them early. It's free, completely free. Can't beat that. Now let's talk about the commenting tab, which is what I was originally going to make this video about before I got this, great news on the audio library. As promised, YouTube, when they took out the video response tab earlier this month, actually just last week, they said, hey, we're going to come up with new ways to communicate with people. And yeah, it's obviously, it has to do with Google+. And yesterday, the company rolled out a more full-featured product of what it's going to be doing with this. And it's pretty simple. What it tries to do is, it's actually trying to help the Google+, which is Google's version of Facebook, which, isn't obviously as popular as Facebook, but it is a social engine, with little tags and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of Twitter, a little bit of Facebook, all Google. So what they want you to do is connect your page to Google+, to tie it to your YouTube video, which a lot of you may have probably already had done. And then let's see what else here. You can enable the discussion tab on your channel. Mine was already enabled from a long time ago. It's pretty simple, and they have instructions on how to do that. Because your channel is where they're actually going to be testing this as of right now. This is rolling out right now into the channel discussion tabs. But that platform, what I'm about to tell you, is going to roll out through all your YouTube videos by the end of this year. We're talking about on mobile and on the PC, no matter where you view these videos. The commenting is going to be sorted in this way. And what they're doing is they're going to sort it so that through Google+, your friend comments, any people that you follow in your Google Circle friends, Google+ circles, will bubble up to the top. If you're a celebrity or something, I don't know where they're going to determine what celebrity is, if it's a lot of YouTube subscribers or just some people that are actually certified celebrities, and if they happen to post on your video, how cool would it be for you to know that? It would bubble up to the top. Now, normally that kind of stuff normally happens, the celebrity stuff. I saw there was a cool video from the floods in Denver, which obviously was a tragedy, but Kurt Smith from Tears for Fears commented on a video from someone that actually went into his old muddied house on a piano and started playing Mad World. And Kurt Smith commented on it, and people just said, whoa, that's half of Tears for Fears. They commented up, and it bubbles up to the top organically. So the old YouTube commenting program wasn't broken per se, but it's a comment feature that now, by including Google+, a lot of smaller channels that still manage to put out a video that may have a lot of comments, you can filter through it. So instead of just the most recent comment, which may be something as simple as what is this or last or whatever people are commenting on videos, the comments when you're using it through Google+ will be sorted to the most relevant, people you know or people you may know or something like that. I'm not sure all the algorithms. I don't think even Google and YouTube are sure of all the algorithms, but it's important to connect your page to Google+, set up the discussion tab, and what's the other thing? Yeah, I mean, you can also use the plus feature. Like, it's just like Twitter where you tag people. You can use a plus or an @ sign to tag other people, other Google Plus users in your video responses, in your comments, rather, not video responses, in your comments, and they'll be alerted that they were being mentioned in these things. So it's a neat way to call out people. Obviously, you want to call out people in a good way, but people that are on YouTube that you may want to draw attention to things. You can actually use the Google Plus features in the YouTube comment to include them in the comment section. Let's hope that doesn't get too spammy. And finally, you can set the channel moderation preferences to see how they work on your discussion. Yeah, that we already went through. Basically, that's as simple as that. This is the way that YouTube's moving in as far as conversation goes, as far as the commenting tab. We already saw they're whitewashing all the video responses. Instead, they're going to use a Google Plus system to create a situation where they're sorted not just by the ones that likes or ones where the creator responds to the video, but that it actually rewards you for being active on Google Plus and being actively on YouTube, which is something that you should have been doing all along. Not necessarily the Google Plus side, but been active in the Google community, posting on videos, making yourself known, making yourself visible. All these things are coming together with this whole revamp of the discussion feature. It's important because that's how commenting is going to be in the future, and right now it's just happening only in the discussion tabs, which is basically in the channel. There's like a tab for discussion where people put comments like, oh, thanks, I enjoy your videos, whatever it may be, personalized type stuff on the channel. That's the testing ground right now. Go check it out, because that's a taste of what's going to come when it takes over all of YouTube later this year. And that's it. Enjoy the free tunes thanks to YouTube through the audio library, and get up to speed on the discussion tabs, which will be part of the commenting feature that's going to be rolling out throughout YouTube. Two very big things announced this week by YouTube, and you probably don't know both of them. I hope you do now. And I'll follow links to both. Where you can find the YouTube library is a link there, and I'm also going to include a link to the blog entry which explains the step-by-step process on how the commenting thing is going to work. But either way, interesting times, interesting things on YouTube. I'm glad to be with you. Moon Pies, Tube Tuesday. I'm out of here.